is your host again, Tanya with the Glam Life. Well, I'll be providing complete beauty tips, techniques, and testimonials to reveal the glam in you. If you are new to this channel, please click that red subscribe button below. And once again, thank you for all my returning viewers, subscribers, as well as followers. I'm back here with another grease tutorial. As you all know, I'm loving the hair greases. And this is another one of my staple go-tos. And this is the Softee Mango Shea and Mango Butter. I love, love, love this grease. One of the things I like about this grease is that it's very refreshing. It smells so good. And as you all see, the jar is practically empty. But thank God I have another jar on hand. So I'm just going to show you how I just pretty much apply the greases once again. I still get a lot of questions about how do I apply the grease? You know, is the grease good? And I basically apply the grease straight down my hair shaft. And the second answer to the question is whether or not is grease good. Yes, grease is good. So I'm going to take, for the camera's sake, probably about a pea-size amount. And as you all see, I'm just rubbing it together and I'm going straight down the hair shaft. Just straight down the hair shaft. And I recommend, being that it is the spring months coming up into the summer months, and your hair does not tend to get not to get as dry as it is in the winter months, I recommend using lighter hair greases. I still use the Blue Magics, such as the Super Sugar Organics, on my scalp. And sometimes I go on with the Indian hemp initially when I first start out with the style. But one thing I'm liking, being that we're coming up into the spring months, that I can use a lighter grease. So this Softee hair grease and the Mango Shea Butter, I'm loving. The smell, G.L.A.M.'s is amazing. It smells like oranges and it's not overbearing or overpowering. So I'm just going to take a little bit more. And I encourage you to check out my previous video. On one of my previous videos, I did a grease faves for April 2018. I'm going to be coming out with a grease faves every single month. And I'm just going to be showcasing every month my staple go-to. I use so many hair greases on my hair. And they all work tremendously. There's been a few that, there's been like one or two out there I absolutely just did not like, and I no longer use those greases, and I'm not going to be showcasing those. I'm only going to be showcasing the ones that works pretty good for me. So as you all see, I'm just pretty much going down the hair shaft, and as I'm going down the hair shaft, I'm just pulling out all this shed hair, because your hair does shed anywhere from 100 strands to 150 strands a day, and that is normal. So if you get those strands and you see those strands, how you know that it is shedding, it's going to be a little white bulb at the end of the strand, and you can just hold that strand up in direct light, and if you see a little white bulb, you know that that is shedding. But your hair is going to shed. That makes room for new hair to come in, out with the old, in with the new. So shedding is just part of the hair process. So one thing I like about these greases is that it allows for the shed hair to come out through. So I'm just taking some more grease, and you can be heavy-handed with the grease depending on the density of your hair. My hair, being that it is not as dense or as thick, I am not as heavy-handed. But if you have very dense hair or very thick hair, excuse me, you can be heavy-handed with it. So again, loving these hair greases and just going down the hair shaft. And once again, G.L.A.M.'s, look at this length. I'm just pulling out this shed hair. Look at the length. Look at the length. And I must say that this length, I credit it to the greases. It is wonderful. It is amazing. Now, you will need a conditioner to moisturize the hair, because grease is not a moisturizer. I say that time and time again. It is a sealant. It seals all the moisture in. So you're going to need a good conditioner / moisturizer to moisturize the hair. And I credit this grease also for some new growth. I have some new growth in some areas of my hair. There's a previous video out on my Dove conditioners, and you all see the new growth that I have been experiencing as a result of the hair greases. Just getting this one out of the way. So And as you all see, I'm just able to glide right through very easily and just applying the grease down the hair shaft. So, oh, excuse me. Let me try that one again. You all hear my word playing in the background. You all know I gotta have my Jesus music playing. I'm always listening to sermon, always listening to music to keep me encouraged, and that's why I'm always here to encourage, inspire, and inform you. Also, check out my Fact Friday videos. I have one out on Be Your Best Cheerleader, which is an amazing video on how you have to encourage yourself sometimes. Sometimes you have to be your biggest cheerleader. Sometimes you have to be your biggest fan. When nobody else is rooting for you, you have to root for yourself. So that video will be in the description box below. And I also have another previous Fact Friday on never make a permanent decision based on a temporary circumstance. That is a must see right there, because oftentimes we make permanent decisions based on something that's going on around us temporal, and we can sometimes have our feelings get involved, have our circumstances get involved, and then it ends up being detrimental and sometimes puts off what the Lord has in store for us. So all those videos will be in the description box below. Please also follow me on my Glam Life page. That's my Facebook page. I'll have that link in the description box below. You can also follow me on Twitter at the Glam Life 3117, and I'm also on Instagram at the Glam Life 3117. So you can catch me all on those different platforms. The Godly Living Anointed Mother's Life. And once again, thank you, because without you all, the Glam Life, the Godly Living Anointed Mother's Life, would not be possible. So back again with my grease tutorial, because that's why I'm here doing a grease tutorial, and just going through all the greases, going through all the strands with the hair grease. And this is pretty much my nighttime routine. I pretty much do this before it's oil in my hair, probably about every 2 to 3 nights, but I twist my hair like so every night, and it just helps maintain the style. And also, as a result, I don't have to wash my hair as often. That's another reason why I am loving the hair greases. I don't have to wash my hair as often, and which is good, because who likes wash day? I don't like wash day. I do not like wash day. It is not aggravating, but it's very time consuming. So I try to avoid it and try to prolong my styles as long as possible. So that's one of the reasons why also I use the grease as well. It allows for longer wear for my styles. And for the product buildup, no, once again, I do not get the product buildup. I've been getting people comment, as well as people come to me and ask me those questions. And again, I'm just here to just have you all to be in the know about the hair grease. And I also have a video out as well on dispelling the myths of hair grease. I know there's a lot of people out there saying that no, you should not use grease, but I beg to differ. I say that grease is just awesome. Grease is good, and I'm loving it. I would not trade it in for the world. My hair has thrived tremendously as a result, and when I'm in the store now, I just go to the hair grease. I'm just like glued to hair greases. But my 2 favorite brands I am loving at the moment is the Softee as well as the Blue Magic. Both of them are very, very, very purse friendly. And I also I'm going to have some links in the description box below on the Blue Magic hair grease as well as the Softee hair grease. So just going through, and I'm just getting ready for bed. This is pretty much what I do every single night with my hair. I twist it every night. I do not apply grease to my hair every single night. This is a night where I'm just choosing to apply it, and when I apply it, it's pretty much just go down, and all the shed hair that is in my hair just pretty much just comes out on its own. It just glides right out, which I'm loving as well. So just getting a little bit more. But comment below your nighttime routine on how you maintain your styles. I do not use the pineapple method. I've gotten some questions about that as well. The pineapple method does not work for me. My hair, it tangles so bad when I do it, and it comes out a hot mess in the morning, and I don't have an extra 20 minutes to spare to get my hair back to a presentable state. So this right here, I do this pretty much every single night, and in the morning I untwist, and voila, my hair is done. And that's another thing too, Glams, that I credit to also with the lip retention. I don't do a whole lot to my hair. I have, you know, some people always ask, well, you want to try putting heat on it to straighten it out? No, I'm just at a point right now. I'm just loving and embracing what the Lord has blessed me with. I'm embracing these waves and these curls. And not saying there's nothing wrong with wearing your hair straight. You know, you wear it, your hair the desired way you want to wear it. But I mean, I must say that being that I don't do a whole lot to my hair, I'm able to retain the length and increase the overall health of my hair. Because once you start putting all those heating products, heating agents in there, and all those, and wearing your hair up in certain areas, you can cause breakage and sometimes damage to your hair. I don't do ponytails neither. Even though I wear uniform at work, I pretty much wear an ouchless headband by the Goody to keep my hair up, because ponytails do not work for my hair. My hair is so soft that it will, if I wear a ponytail after 2 days, I see where my strands will begin to pop, because they're, you know, my hair just can't tolerate that, you know, that kind of stress. And it's not because my hair is weak. I have excellent elasticity to my hair. It's just my hair is just very soft. It's just that soft. It's not gonna tolerate, you know, so. But once again, thank you all for tuning in, chiming in, encouraging me. You all encourage me to keep this going, keep it possible. And as you all see, this shed hair is just coming right out. And you all can see some of the new growth. Like, look at this new growth right here. I credit this to the hair grease. I have some new growth in some areas, and I thank God for seeing my hair thrive and go in a different direction. So taking a little bit more. I'm almost out, but that's fine. I have another jar that's handy. I love being able to show you all that I actually use the hair greases, that I'm not just on camera saying, yes, I use grease, and no, I'm not. I actually show you all where I am using the grease on my hair. So and you see us is able to glide right through. Now just be very gentle, because when you're detangling your hair when it's dry, your hair is very fragile and you don't want to get unnecessary breakage. So just be very gentle while your hair is dry and detangling it. And using the hair grease is actually an excellent method to you know, in my opinion, with helping to detangle your hair. It just gets out all those strands really easily with ease and a breeze. And you all see I have some new growth right up in here as well. Loving that as well. So I'm liking that. I had loving that. So you all see my hair is thriving as a result of the greases. Of the greases. I mean, look at this length. The length I am loving. 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 So I'm going to go ahead and finish up off camera. But thank you all for getting unready with me. I'm also going to have another video in the description box below on showing how I remove all my makeup off my face, because it's not how you look when you put your makeup on, it's how you take care of that skin up underneath. So that video will be also in the description box. as well. Thank you all again. Have a good night.